Okay, dear students, welcome once again to our online classes presented by Shodashodi ML High School. Actually, in our previous classes, we discussed various terms of grammar, and we also discussed about boys in another classes. But today, I will discuss only for the student of class 10 about some ins and outs or extra rules on voices. Actually, if you observe the class carefully, then it is very easy for all of you to answer voice in any exam, or you can solve easily if anybody give you some examples to solve it. Okay, you have to understand the class carefully and also attend the class carefully, then you can easily you can gather it, and you can also use easily know the rules and regulation. How can you transform a voice in passive, active into passive, or passive into active? Okay, today I will discuss about double object. Double object. At first you have to know what is double object. We all know that a sentence contains especially subject, verb, or object. But if you find there in a sentence, if there is any extra object or subject, verb, object, then another object, then we can call it as a double object. Basically, it's also a part of voice, normal voice, but there is some difference in it. You can answer it in two ways. Okay, let's we know how can we solve a active voice into passive voice in the case of double object. As an example for you, Karim teaches us English. Observe the sentence or example carefully. Karim, that means subject here, teaches, that we teach verb, and us object, and English also another object. That here we find two objects here, us and English. That's why we can call it contains double object. In the case of double object, the rules is the same that we discussed in our previous classes. Just how can you solve it? We all know that in the case of voices, if we want to transform active voice into passive voice, then we all know that object will transform into subjective form. That means us. Us is an object, and what is the object of us? Oh yeah, subject of us. That means we. But we can write it we. In case that means object will transform into subject. Then tense is the auxiliary verb. We can all the tense present. Yeah, teach. Or you all know this is a present tense. In the case of present tense, we all know that we can use am, is, are. That means we are matching into are. We are. Then verb past participle. Teach. We all know the teach, taught. Then we can use it with preposition, that means by. But if we find here is another object, then we can write it here. That means English. Then by as a preposition, and then subject will transform into object. That means Karim. In the case of name, it remain unchanged. In the case of name, it remain unchanged. That means Karim will transform into Karim. That means we are taught English by Karim. Here we can call it retained object. English is here as a retained object. What is retained object? Retained object is an object that will not transfer from this particular place. That's why we call retained object. We can change it to another one. In this case, we use us as an object, then we use English as an object. So that means English. Once again, tense is the auxiliary verb. That means auxiliary verb which refers into tense. Teaches are present form. That means am, is, are. We can use here is. Verb a past participle, taught. Then another object us. Here us it will function as an written object. That means by, then subject object. That means Karim. Now you can easily solve this problem. Karim teaches us English. That means object, subject, tense with the auxiliary verb, then verb past participle, and another object, that means retained object here, then we can use by, then subject will transform into object form. And we will also use English as another object here, English, that means object will transform into subject, tense with the auxiliary verb, verb past participle, then another object, that means us here function, it will as a retained object, then we can use by as a preposition, then subject will object. Actually you all can quite easily solve it if you know the rules and regulation of the basic form of voice. Okay, then I will give you another forms of objective. That means reflexive. A reflexive object. Reflexive object is another kind of object that includes voice. That means what is a reflexive object? At first you have to know about it. What is the reflexive object? Reflexive object, we already know that reflexive object is an object where the subject and object are in the same form. That means subject and object are in one person, and one thing, subject and object. And if you can identify quite easily, we all know that myself, himself, herself, themselves, ourselves. That means this kind of object will refer, it will reflexive object. But in the case of reflexive object, the rules are in different form. Just observe and look what I say. He killed himself. He killed himself. That means himself. We are referring you himself, herself, themselves, ourselves. That means all are reflexive object. That means it's contained as a reflexive object here. And in the case of voice, if you want to transform into passive, active voice into passive voice, then we all know that object will transform into subject, and then subject finally come into an object. But in the case of reflexive object, subject and object will remain unchanged. They will never be changed. But in the all things, that means tense on the auxiliary verb and then verb past participle will be same as before. But subject and object will remain unchanged here. That means subject he, that it remains he. Then tense on the auxiliary verb killed, it's in past tense. Then we're going to use was or were. But in the subject is he, that's why we can use here was here. Then verb past participle, then killed. He was killed. Then we can use by as a preposition. Then object here is himself. Finally we can say he was killed by himself. You can observe carefully. In the case of reflexive object, subject and object will remain unchanged. That's why we can't change these two types of form. But and another things will be the same as the normal form of voice. Okay, I will give you another example. She fans herself. Herself. That means it indicates it's a reflexive object here. Herself. Here we can solve it here. Then we also said previously that subject and object will remain unchanged. Okay, but that means she will remain she. Friends is in present form, friend. And in the case of present indefinite tense, we can use am, is, are. She, that means she is. Then verb past participle, friend, and we can also by, and object will remain unchanged. That means self, herself. That means she is fanned by herself. Actually, you all know these two kinds of objects from today: double object and reflexive object. Actually, I think it will be very beneficial for you, and if you observe the class carefully and know the rules basically quite well, then it is very easy for you to answer all kinds of reflexive or double object in any kind of exam. Okay, dear student, I think you observe the class, all kind of class carefully. That is very beneficial for you. And in our school, Sadashuddin High School, and our teacher, Sadashuddin High School teachers, Mahbul Alam sir, also his take initiative various kinds of initiative to minimize the loss of your education. Okay, thank you for from class today. Goodbye.